One. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube community, how are y'all doing today? I'm your host, Justin Shepard, and here today we have a special episode. You know, every episode is somebody with music. You know, I always say I love the music. It just fills my heart.
Yes.
It just fills my heart with warmth. You know, it's like the come hither.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
See, look, I'm trying to get good with these intros, and I think we getting better.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing.
And so today we have the soul again, like I would say with any singer. We have the soul, we have the mind, we have the body, we have the embodiment of music today. We have a singer, and not just a singer, but a singer.
Oh.
It's a difference.
Give it to the people. It sure is a difference.
It's a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, Brittney, look, I don't want to mispronounce the last part. So, look, Balma.
Brittney Balma, yes.
Balma.
You did the thing.
See, look, I was like, you know how you never want to mess somebody's name up? I was like, I've been practicing the meter Balma.
People do that all the time. They like, Brittney Balma? Brittney. I'm like, it's Balma. You see that L, okay?
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Brittney Balma, you know.
Hey, y'all.
And, you know, how you doing today, first of all?
Doing awesome. I feel good today. You know, it's a beautiful Wednesday. How you feeling?
Right, I'm chilling, you know. I get to do what I love to do with amazing talent.
That's what's up.
So, you know, I can't be mad, I can't complain.
Amen.
And hallelujah. So let's go ahead and get into my first question. First of all, you know, let the people know where you're from.
Born and raised in H-Town, what go down?
There you go.
You know it.
H-Town, and you've been moving out here. I've been listening, and the first spot I heard you at was, what was that, 4212?
Cafe 4212.
Cafe
yeah.
4212. It was my mama's birthday, actually.
Happy birthday, mama.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Miss Shepard. If you watch this, happy birthday.
Yeah, she was getting it for her birthday. I remember that.
You know, moving and grooving.
Feeling herself, okay?
Her and my dad, I walked in late. I said, what is y'all doing?
That's all right.
But
the music was nice.
But that's a testament to you, too, because when I walked in, I heard a voice.
Yeah.
Not just a voice, a good voice.
But we bless God for that. Yeah.
And you've been moving with this music. You know, I was listening to one of your singles, you know, on the way over here, and just your vibe, your energy just is amazing. So what is, like, I guess your musical, like, you know, do you have like the musical background within your family, and or like who's your influences?
So both sides of my family sing. My mama and daddy's side. My mom, they used to have a singing group. So that was just something that I looked up to. My mom was one of my main influences. Anytime I was about to sing, she was the first one I looked at before I sung. And so my mom's side, dad's side, that everybody basically played an instrument or they're some type of musically inclined. Right. And one of my main influencers, I would definitely say Whitney Houston.
Shout out Whitney.
I can say what I want about her, but she was the GOAT, okay?
Shout out Nara
Whitney, okay? India Arie, that's my girl. I definitely relate to her as far as like the substance in her lyrics. And just what she stands for as an artist overall. Like, I just love her so much. So those are my main two people that I looked up to in my music.
What's up? That's what's up. That's what's up. And your singles, like the songs I've listened to, they range. You have the song called "Come Closer."
Yeah,
it's a feel good song. You know?
I didn't want everybody to predict what I was gonna do next.
Right.
So "Love Yourself," that's kind of like a sultry soul type of song. It's something that makes you like really think. It's deep and it makes you reflect on different things. I love myself. And then when I came out with the "Come Closer,"
right.
So "Come Closer" is like a reggae dance hall type of song.
Yeah.
And it's really paying tribute to the Caribbean and African culture because I just love that. I was raised around that with my friends. Some of my best friends are African and Caribbean.
For sure.
So I just wanted to, you know, switch it up a little bit.
Like pay homage, but also just like expand the musical horizons.
Exactly, because I don't want to be limited. I don't want to be set in one box.
And
that's
you know,
not what any artist wants.
Nah, definitely not. You don't want anybody to tell you to be in a box when you can do a wide range of things.
Exactly. Like, you don't know what my voice can do, like what type of different things it can do. So I'm just challenging myself, honestly.
For sure. And you've been, like, besides just the music you've been putting out, you've been doing different things. Like, I looked up and saw that you did a performance on the new
Yeah, Isaiah Carey.
And so, like, I saw you do that. Music videos with the concepts and everything were definitely on point. And so I can tell you're very hands-on with everything that you do with the
I really
music.
am. Like, I feel like if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Of course, I feel like there are people that I had in the mix as well, like a creative director.
Right.
I had like a lot of people that I was just exchanging ideas with to really create the concepts that I came up with for my music videos. So shout out to everybody who played a hand in that. I mean, I really couldn't do it by myself.
For sure.
Honestly.
For sure. And you know, it's crazy. This, you know, this kind of actually leads me into my question. I kind of ask this question every interview, and this is the question basically about someone's journey and their destination. I do feel like with each interview, people have given me different answers. Some of the destination, some of the journey.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this: which one do you think right now? You know, it could change in the future. But which one do you think right now is more like geared towards you? Is it like just getting to your destination? Like, I just want to get there, I just want to get there. Or is it like, are you smelling the flowers on the way there? Is it your journey?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely smelling the flowers and embracing this journey. I used to be a destination person because I wasn't really doing anything to get to that destination. But the moment that I started taking those steps to really be like, okay, I gotta do this, I have to do this, I've just been enjoying it so much. Like just creating music videos, creating songs, and just seeing how everybody is, you know, receiving it. It just helps me to enjoy the process right here, right now. So I love it. I love where things are going, and I love just like gaining new supporters and different things like that. It's a really good feeling. So
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm enjoying it all.
It's a great answer. That's definitely a great answer. You know, enjoy these moments.
You got to, because once you feel like you got to that destination or you got into that place where you're like, okay, what else do I have to offer? What else can I do? You know, sometimes people feel like they're burnt out or whatever they may be, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like enjoy the process no matter what. Don't be worried about like all the money, all of this other stuff that you'll get. Now that is a good thing to think about, but also enjoy that process because you're gonna miss it once you get to like the top or wherever you're trying to go. You're really gonna miss just those learning aspects.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes when you're on your journey, and it's like these are the fun times.
They are.
You know, these are your, like, for you personally, these are your fun moments. The music videos, these are fun. You're just making music, you know, right now it's just fun, you know.
Exactly.
And just, you don't want it to be like when you get to your destination, like everything just feels like work.
Exactly. That's because I'm sure a lot of artists who are getting paid, they like feel like machines at this point. They probably feel like, oh my God, like they expected me to send these lyrics in by this time. They expected me to be here. I gotta fly here. I gotta fly there. So, of course, that's a beautiful part of being an artist.
Yeah, because you're doing what you love to do.
But sometimes it may get overwhelming. I don't really know like how that feels yet. But I'm sure, you know, when it come around, I may be like, God help me get through this. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then I just think everyone, I don't know. I think it's kind of like just the pressures. I think sometimes in life people feel like different types of pressures on them. You know, whether it's to produce, whether it's to stay relevant, whether it's to just always be there.
Exactly. That's how. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, and I'm probably gonna feel that way once I get to a certain level because it's true. If you don't produce content, if you don't produce different things, people gonna forget about you.
Right.
That's just kind of how this industry goes. But I just love the fact that I'm actually doing things that I want to sing about and I want to talk about and just everything in general. I'm just enjoying it for real.
That's dope. That's dope. And you know, that leads me to my next thing to ask you, which is, you know, we're in October. You know, it's the start of October now. Going into the closing seasons of 2019, then we're going into the new blessings of 2020. Yeah. And so, what does Miss Brittney have coming up for the rest of 2019 and maybe a little bit into 2020?
Okay, so for the rest of 2019, I'm focusing on releasing my EP. So I'm working on an EP. Basically, the vocals are done. I just gotta get that mixing and that mastering and all of that stuff, and then it's gonna be ready. So that's gonna be my main focal point. I'm gonna be releasing my next 2 music videos.
Can we get how many songs?
It'll be 5, an intro and 5 songs. So
Okay.
6 if you wanna, be technical.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be so versatile. My EP album. I mean, as you can see, like
Yeah,
I'm not limiting myself. So I really just hope people are inspired. I really hope that people are encouraged by whatever I release out there. So that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. I feel that. I feel like I like that. Keep pushing with the music, keep pushing with the content,
Absolutely.
keep everything going, and just from a fan perspective. 'Cause I love it.
A supporter perspective.
From a supporter perspective, I try to tell people, like, I don't try to do these interviews of people just like I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
We saw you in 4212. Then I looked you up, and we stayed in contact. I was researching music. I was like, okay, I knew from that. I knew from that performance right there. I was like, okay, she's got something behind her. She got something behind her. And so, I know you're gonna grind. I know you're gonna do well.
You know it. Look, we ain't getting any younger, so that's really the mentality that I've been holding on to. Is that I'm not getting any younger. I gotta do this.
Oh, I feel like my age is going away, so
You said your edge I'm going away.
I looked in the mirror the other day, thing. It's not receding, but it's fading. It's skinny. No,
I can't blame him.
Look, that don't mean go look. Both
Don't
cameras.
zoom in on the video.
Don't stop and be like, hey man, I see where it's starting.
What are you talking about?
It's like, hey bro, ain't you too young too? That's not the point. Life is hard, but God is good.
Hello?
Look, start going, life is hard. God is well.
Start preaching to him, okay?
Get that well.
Okay. You was crazy.
Man, look, I try to have fun with these. This is
You got to though, like
these are fun times. It's a fun time. I get to sit down with Miss Brittney before. Look, we're gonna do this again in about a couple years.
Hello.
And next thing you know, she gonna come in with the mink on. We're gonna come walk in.
Boy, if I come in with a mink, you better check me, okay?
Come through the door with a mink on the phone saying, "Call Tyrone."
You better check me at the door if I come in with a mink.
I got you. But the main thing I think right now is you really need to tell these people where to find your music, with your social media handles. We gotta get them follows.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can find me on Instagram at official Brittney Balma. Okay, you can find me on Facebook at Brittney Balma Music, Twitter Brittney Balma, all across the board. Anything Brittney Balma that you search, you're gonna find me. Okay, and you can find all my music on any platform, music platform, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all of that.
She forgot MySpace, but it's cool.
MySpace? I ain't been on MySpace since I was what? I ain't gonna tell my age, but
good. All right, and then let me go plug myself in real quick. Let me not mess this up. All right, so follow my personal. I'm gonna start off with the personals first. Follow my personal at King_J Ship. Y'all see me this camera, and then we're gonna turn to this camera, and we're gonna be like, follow Talented Ones on IG at _Talented Ones _ and on Twitter at Talented_Ones. And I got a major announcement coming up at the end of the month, but so stay tuned on my social medias for that. We're not gonna talk about that right now because we're talking about Brittney right now, and that's what we're doing.
That's all right, but y'all stay tuned for his announcement that he got.
Hey, big time, big things, big times, big dreams. Everything is big. Bro. We just doing everything big, and I couldn't just, wrap this up without saying shout out to DJ Kills. Let me use the studio, man. Y'all need to go listen to Kills, 92 Kills, listen to the morning show, everything.
Absolutely.
You gotta support business. I'm personally a fan and support black business, and we got something in the works in the future, so just stay tuned on all that. So, from myself, from Brittney, from this camera, that camera, I think we said everything, right? I think we got everything.
I think we got it.
We got a good amount of info, especially about the music. So, like I said, from that camera, from Brittney, from me, I think we're done. And from Talented Ones, if you're not looking, then you need to look. If you're not peeping, then you need to peep. If you're not subscribing, you need to subscribe.
Period.
And we're done. Thank you.
Period.
Oh.